Do you like guns that go bang or pew pew pew? Well, you're at the right channel. Welcome to the Modern Caveman. I'm Sean, and today we're gonna talk about the gun everybody loves to hate, Bushmaster QRC. All right, guys, gals, and my fellow cavemen, let's talk about this bad boy right here. This is the Bushmaster QRC, and it runs off their pretty infamously famous XM15 platform. This is pretty much as budget as you can get when it comes to ARs, and especially in the Bushmaster lineup. So these are under $1,000, depending on where you buy them, obviously. It comes with this quick detach Bushmaster red dot, which is really awesome. But all in all, actually, it's a really good put together little rifle. It probably shoots around 2.5 MOA. It has what they call a mil-spec single stage zero creep trigger. You got an M4-esque, not too shabby buttstock with multiple positions on it. It has a bird nest cage flash hider, which is pretty cool. Picatinny rail already ready to go. It's not ambidextrous, but I'm sure you can make that or change that. That's not going to be too much of an issue. Yeah, all in all, it's a pretty decent gun. It's running around that 6-pound weight. The barrel in and of itself is a 1-in-8 twist. Like I said, it's not the most accurate by any means AR I've ever had. These guys claim that it's about a 4.5 pound trigger. I'm thinking it's closer to 6. Who am I to say differently? I definitely might just be the fact that there's no creep, so there's no build up to it. That hard wall is a little bit tougher to get through. It is, this firearm, as they say, I've put through about 3,000 rounds on this. Cleaned it once, never really had much of any issues firing it. I haven't really had any types of issues as far as jams or any of those things. So it has ran really clean. I'm just shooting mainly 223 55 ball ammo, so just the cheap stuff that you can find anywhere and everywhere. I think I've been shooting Remington lately, but there's a little bit of everything. I was even thinking about trying some steel casing through it. Why is it called the QRC? Well, it's the quick response carbine. That's right, quick response carbine. So it's shortened up, it's got a 16-inch barrel. The original XM15 comes with a 20-inch. So it's meant to be that truck gun, the shit hits the fan type gun. It's a firearm that is meant to go to the range here in Canada and not anywhere else, but it is pretty darn good for what it is. For the price point, if you're looking for an entry firearm, an entry AR-15, probably a great pick. On top of having, obviously, you don't have a fixed stock. It comes with a sight it's half decent. I mean, I wouldn't put my life or risk my life on it. I'm definitely gonna be changing that up sometime soon. But all in all, the overall situation right out of the box, it's more than enough to go plink and win at the range anytime. So a couple other things to keep in mind. So this red dot that I was mentioning, it's not horrific, but like I said, I wouldn't put my life on it by any means. It's a 3MO8 red dot, so the size is good. I have 3MO8 on my handguns as well. If you're looking for some kind of precision stuff, obviously you got the Picatinny rails already there. You can put on a scope on it, no problem. It's meant for what they say, it's got some kind of corrosion, hold on. It's got an anodized receiver. Okay, that's good. So it's corrosion resistant. It's always a good thing, I guess, especially with me. Especially since it's supposed to be a military-ass rifle. They call it mil-spec, which I don't know if that means it was on a bargain and the military got a deal. I'm not quite sure where that happened, but it is mil-spec, everything through and through is what they say anyways. It is, they call it the super light contoured barrel in it, so it's a 1-in-8 twist. There is no real kick on any of these. I mean, it's 223. It does shoot 5.56, which is pretty cool. The barrel in itself is chrome lined as well, which is awesome. So you don't really have to worry about any corrosion in there. That's pretty good. And like I said, it shoots pretty decently. If you guys saw that group that I shoot at 25 yards, you know, I probably shot 2 or 3 inch group there. Not the best group by any means, but it's also on a red dot sitting down that hasn't been sighted in properly, and I can barely see through it. So that always helps. So you can see we're 3 inches low. At the end of the day, I'm 25 yards, did 10 rounds. Most of them are touching. Obviously, the barrel starts heating up and so on and so forth. And it's a cheap red dot, probably like a $70 red dot that came with the actual gun. It's 3 or 4 MOA, so it's not the greatest or whatever, but just from some bench shot, you can see a little flyer there. That's probably me. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but quite a few of them touching. So you're looking for 2 MOA is generally what's military acceptable. I would say with the right binos, right scope, right so on and so forth, you're probably right in that range. It's not the best. It's more of an entry level AR, but for the price you get, I mean, you get what you get. It's a lot of fun. Trigger's a little bit tough. I'm thinking it's closer to like 6 pounds. So I'd work on that. I've been noticing that's probably with the flyers. Yeah, pretty fun gun. So it isn't ambidextrous, like I said. There's our slide release. There's nothing wrong with it, nothing crazy about it. The charging handle, sorry, it's grippy. It does what it's supposed to do. I mean, it is what it is for an $800 gun. As you can see, it isn't ambidextrous, so you're gonna be looking at your release, mag release on the right-hand side, my right finger there. Your safety throw, it is a 90-degree safety throw on it. It's a little bit sticky. I would say when it's to put it back into safety is always a little bit more challenging. I'd rather have a 45-degree throw. That'd be my preference, but there's nothing wrong with it. I can bring it down and bring it back up real quick. Yeah, I don't see much of any difficulty on that side. Nothing wrong with that. So again, you can see it feels nice. It actually puts into my shoulder very comfortably. Lines up with my eye to sight. They did do the right height on this. I'm probably gonna change it with the Hollow Sun actually. Let me know if you guys want me to review that. I've heard some good things about it. But I just put that right up. It looks similar to this. So it feels nice in comparison to like the Tavor X95 or one of those other kind of bullpups that are a little bit more compact. I feel that those ones are a little bit tougher to get used to. This is like firing your regular hunting gun. Obviously there's the pistol grip on it. It's a forward grip, not a straight down. So I'd prefer something a little bit more AK variant, a little bit straighter, less of an angle. But all in all, it's pretty comfortable. Let's check out the trigger. All right. Mil spec, don't move. No. Bam! Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Maybe it's not 6 pounds. Maybe it is 4.5. What do I know? Very audible trigger reset. The reset on this guy though is a little bit chunky. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's pull that trigger again. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Reset it, listen. Whoa, I could wake up the neighbors with that. That's a defense mechanism. That's what that is. It's to scare them away that there's another one coming. I get it now. Bam. One more. Yeah, it's a little bit chunky on that reset. It's not like my other AR. It just doesn't feel the same. Anyways, the overall reset's nice, but when I'm firing that chunk, I can definitely notice. I might have to get that checked out. Maybe it's my specific firearm. Yeah, it's more of a thud than a nice, clean, crisp. The actual pull, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. That's pretty straightforward. We're gonna have our charging handle release right there. Yeah. So anyways, I would definitely take a look at it. It's a fun gun for the price point. If you're getting into ARs, you wanna see if it's for you. You're gonna see if you're gonna get usage out of it. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. If you're in the United States and you can use one of these as a self-defense weapon, 110% you're gonna be doing great by then. A couple things I would change up. I would look through the trigger. I definitely change up this bad boy right here. The other thing that this doesn't come with are any sights whatsoever. So this is your only sight. So I would definitely get something that you can co-witness. I might extend this handguard, change that up. Yeah, there's a couple toys, a couple little features I would add to it. But all in all, for the price point, I mean, I think I paid 700 and something Canadian, which is like $15 US. So I think all in all, you're gonna be pretty happy with this purchase. If you are looking to get into serious ARs, I would maybe look at something a little bit different. There's a lot of things you can upgrade, but it's also kind of capped and limited to it. It is an entry level 5.56 223. There's nothing wrong with it. I can see it being a workhorse. I can see it being, you know, something that you can put thousands and thousands. I have put thousands of rounds through it. It's something that you can have fun with. If you are looking for something a little bit more specific, something that you can actually, you know, compete with, I would take a look at something else. Anyways, That's all I got for today. If you like this review, please tell me down below. Like, dislike, subscribe, hit that notification button, and thanks again for joining the Modern Caveman.